welcome back to the channel. It's Kitty here. I hope you're having a good day. Today I'm doing a bit of a tutorial video. I'm going to show you guys how to use poses in Create a Sim and then how to use those screenshots to make a thumbnail for YouTube, etc. I'm just going to show you guys how you can easily crop out your sim and add an outline to your sim if you would like to using GIMP. But first of all, I'm going to show you guys where I get my Create a Sim poses. Pretty much all of them are from this Tumblr page, which I will be linking in the description. So we are currently in Flower Chamber's Tumblr. She makes amazing poses that I use. Basically all of my poses are from here. I mean, most of them are. I'm going to be showing you guys three different pose sets today. And we're starting off with this one. So there are different poses for Sims 4. You can have poses for your game where you need to have Andrew's pose player mod, but those are not the poses we need today. Today we need CAS poses, so poses that will work just in your Create a Sim, and this is one of them. Here you can see all the different poses that this one comes with. I actually don't have this yet, so this is gonna be a new one for me. It's very, very cute. And then here we can see, okay, 14 poses and CAS. Loner trait. So these poses actually replace the animation you would get when you click the loner trait for your sim. Usually it does a different animation, but then once you put this in your mods folder, instead of doing the regular Sims animation, your sim will actually do all of these poses. So that is basically how it works. It also comes with the in-game poses, but we're not looking at those today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to Sim File Share to download it, and we're going to look for the one that is the CAS pose. So here you can see CAS loner trait. So we're going to download this one. You're going to save it on your computer, and then you're going to be putting it in your mods folder. The other two that I'm going to be showing you guys today, we've got this one also from the same blog. I've actually got this one already, but I'm going to show it to you guys so you kind of get more of an idea. So these are really cute, like group dance poses almost, but I use these all the time. So these are for the hot-headed trait. So do the same thing, download this and put it in your mods folder just like any other CC. And then lastly we've got this one, which I've also got. Like I said, I've got everything from here. And this one, look at all these different poses. I believe this is for the evil trait. Yes, evil trait. Put it in your mods folder, and by the way, you can't have two different sets for the same trait, so you can only have one per trait. If you have more of them in your mods folder, only one of them will always show up. I don't know how it decides which one to show, but you can only have one pose set per trait. So you want to look for some that have like multiple poses, because people do make like one pose for one trait, and while that is good, you get the most like poses if you look for these that have multiple poses in them. So there you go, that is all you need to do. Now put these in your mods folder. I'm gonna link them down below, and then we'll jump into CAS and I'm gonna show you guys how simple this actually is. Okay, here we are in CAS now. I'm with Cora. I changed her up a lot because I'm going to use her for the thumbnail for this video. But isn't she adorable? So yeah, anyways, I'm going to be showing you guys now the three poses that we just got. Starting off with the loner one. First of all, you want to make sure your sim is facing forwards, like directly forwards, because that's how the poses were designed. Of course, if you want, you know, a pose from a different angle, you can change her, but this is the best angle. We can start off by looking at the full size poses. So now if I press this, here she goes, she starts posing. Usually there is plenty of time to take a screenshot. These were the ones that were designed for close-up, so they look better when you come closer. These will be great for thumbnails, like look at these, or any other edits you might want to do. Actually, I love these a lot. I had another pose set for loner that I had to take out, but I might even like this one. Oh my god, that's so cute. But yeah, as you can see, the rest of her body isn't really moving that much because these are designed to be close-up ones. We also got the hot-headed one today, so let's look at that one. Here we go. So this one you can see definitely is gonna move her whole body. We've got fun poses like this. This was the one from the like group dance singer whatever pose pose set. As you saw, she also went down to the like ground level. Yeah, some of these are really weird and I never use ever, but most of them are really cute and fun for thumbnails, which is how I use them, but you guys can use them for any kind of pictures you might want to make. So here we go. That was the hot-headed one. And then lastly, we got the evil one. That's right. So let's look at this evil one. I also have had this one in my game for a while, so you might recognize some of these poses for thumbnails, etc. So that is how you get your sim to do poses in Create a Sim. Now, you take screenshots in Sims by pressing the C key in your keyboard. That is the default key for taking screenshots. So I'm gonna take some screenshots to show you guys. I'm gonna use the loner trait because that's a new one for me. So all I'm gonna do is press loner, and then I'm gonna press C. Every time she does a pose that I really like, I'm gonna press C. I usually take like at least 10 to 20 pictures per sim, so I have a lot to decide from when I'm making the thumbnail, and I also add these screenshots at the end of my video. So I'm taking a bunch of screenshots here. These are all super cute poses. As you can see, some of them clip with her hair. Not everything works with like every piece of clothing you have. Some of them will clip with your hair or your dress or something like that, but most of them will work. But just if you have hair like this, just don't need to pose where she puts her hand right there. So there we go. I got a bunch of pictures. You can take pictures from different like how far you are, so you can take full body pictures. You can come here, or you can go all the way to a super close up and take some pictures right here. These are so cute. Like, I'm obsessed with these ones, so I'm definitely gonna be using one of these for the thumbnail for this video. And next I'm gonna show you guys how to crop out your sim from the background and then use that cropped out sim to put it in your thumbnail. By the way, make sure, I'm just still taking screenshots, make sure you've got a solid background. It makes your job 100 times easier. Like, if you've got the basic background for The Sims 4, which is like different greens and blues, it's really hard to crop your sim out. You want to have a solid color so that it's super easy. Most people use white. I have this really light pink, which is linked in the description as well if you want to get it. So I definitely recommend getting a solid color background. But that is pretty much it. All you have to do is put them in your mods folder, and then they replace the animations. So for example, I've got this animation still, so this is a basic animation you would get in The Sims 4, but once you've got a pose set that replaces non-committal, then instead of getting that, you will get the actual poses, and there you go. Let's lastly jump into GIMP, and I'm gonna show you guys how to crop out your sim. Alright, so now we are here in GIMP. I just have a random background picture there from Sims. Just ignore that because GIMP isn't a full screen application. You can download GIMP for free. I'm going to put the link down below. It works for both Windows and Mac computers. And now all we're going to do is we're going to find our screenshot in our screenshots folder, which is located in Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4 and Screenshots. And I've decided to go for this one. I think this one looks adorable, and I'm gonna cut her out of this. Now this is really simple. I use this and then I make my thumbnails in PicMonkey. I'm not going to show you the PicMonkey thing today because PicMonkeys actually pay to use, and I know most of you guys don't want to pay for an app like that, so it won't be very useful. Wait, hold on, let me explain to you what I'm doing. Okay, so here's our picture. The tool that we're going to need is this one, which is Select by Color tool. And all you're going to do is you're going to click on your solid color background. So you definitely need a solid color one, otherwise this is going to be very hard. So now you've got only this color selected. If the sim has the same color anywhere in her, like she apparently has the same pinkish color or close enough color in her rings and in her ear, those will get selected too, but just be careful not to erase those parts. So if your sim was wearing a lot of pink, for example, the exact same pink, this would be a bit more difficult, but we can still work with it. Now you're going to go over here where you can see your layers. You're going to click this and right click it, and you're going to click add alpha channel. So now we've added an alpha channel. Now what we need to do is remove the background. So you're going to go here and you're going to pick the eraser tool, opacity 100. I'm going to change to this one here, this brush, which is just the very, I don't know, just a circle brush, and I'm gonna make the size a little bit bigger. You can see the size here. This is very big, maybe a bit too big, and then this is a bit too small because we want to be going over all of this. Now all you're gonna do is hold and drag over here and delete the entire background. When you come closer to your sim, it's fine, it won't select your sim because we only selected that certain color. Let's get everything up. See there, I went over the ear. I'm not supposed to go over the ear because I don't want to delete that. So just be careful. Oh my goodness. Just be careful. Unlike me, you can make your brush smaller so it'll be easier. So you don't delete those parts. Let's do it on this side. Just get rid of everything. Make sure you get all the corners, etc. And that's it. So there you go. Now you can select none, and now you've got your sim cropped out from the background. You can use this. You can go here, file, and export it and give it a new name, export it as a PNG, or you can overwrite your previous file, which is in your screenshots folder. I'm still gonna show you guys how to add a little border around your sim if you would want to. So all you're gonna do is click this again so you have your sim selected. Now this is not hard, guys. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to select and you're gonna go to shrink. Now don't shrink from image border, that's not what we want. And I usually do, you can pick your own pixel size, but I usually do between 3 to 5. So I'm gonna do 4 for this one, and now you can see there's like a line a bit further away from her. Now what you still need to do is you need to select invert, otherwise because currently it's selected this part instead of like this part, so you don't want this. You're gonna do invert, then you're gonna go into your bucket fill tool. I use white, so you're gonna use the white color, and then all you need to do is click this little line between your sim and the border there. So there you go, it filled the entire line with white. Let's do it on the other side, and then if you've got any bits like this where you also want to add it like there and there with her hair, or if she was holding her hand more to the side, there might be like a triangle or something here that you still want to fill. I think that's looking quite good. Let's add one over there. I think I got all the major places that I wanted to fill, and that's it. Now you can just do the same thing, export this or overwrite your original one, and you will have an image that is just your sim without the background, and it will be super easy to put it on top of any other background you want, either in GIMP or any other program you might use. I'm not going to show you more because, like I said, I use PicMonkey for this and it is paid to use, but I think this will be very useful for you guys who want to use them for your thumbnails if you do YouTube or for any other edits of your sims. Hopefully I did it kind of simple enough so you guys understood what I was doing, but that's gonna be it. I'm gonna use this sim for the thumbnail, and you're gonna see the result as the thumbnail of this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if it helped you, and let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more tutorials and like what would you like to know. I can do a tutorial how to use poses in a game. I don't use them that often, but I sometimes use them for like lookbooks, etc. But this is how I make all of my thumbnails basically, so this was the most helpful tip, at least for me, to learn when I was first starting YouTube and making thumbnails. And yep, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye everybody!